Ludwig's angina, for your information, Jim. You can look it up on Google it. Ludwig's angina. Have a read of it. It's fascinating. Picked up from the dentist, son, and I went to the dentist just a day or so before it blossomed. So we'll be having a word with the dentist when I go next week. Anyway, let's see. That Mike 6 Juliet India Quebec, 2 Echo 0 Charlie Zulu Kilo. This is G4WNW on the good old voice net. Any check-ins, please? Don't all call at once. No, not a sound. Not a sound. Let's send it back to you, Bob, and see if it's picking up at all from G4WNW. Go on, Bob.
Yeah, G4WNW, 2 Echo 0 Charlie Zulu Kilo. Well, there's not much that you've said this morning, Terry, that I've missed. And I've probably pretty well everything from Jimmy to I'm sure it'll be hard. I hope you get on alright with the ball today.
As you heard, I think.
Yeah, he's talking now.
You are hearing very well, Colin. Yeah, bye-bye G4ELI.
Ron did come up at one point. I could hear him quite well, but he's gone down the pan, as you are as well now. All right, see you later. MW0GOV.
Yeah, Ron did for a period of a couple of minutes. He came up very nicely. I'm just seeing a Mike 0 Kilo Lima Lima sending the beginnings of digital transmission a few K above us. Anyway, why not?
A bit antisocial.
About 3 or 4 times repairing, and he wasn't replacing; he was repairing the fridge freezer, and it kept going wrong, and basically. Their policy was, at the time, anyway, probably different now, but their policy was, and he told me this, I didn't know, I didn't look it up or anything like that, he just said to me, just leant across to me one afternoon, said, look, he said, I'm not saying you should or whatever, but he said, just to let you know, if the item for courage is not fully repaired to your satisfaction and is continuing to be faulty after 6 months, so 6 months, whenever that 6-month period this appliance is already about 2.5 years old. So we're already, well beyond the normal sort of issues. But it was faulty, and I think I had some basic guarantee. I had basic warranty, some sort of warranty thing I'd taken out on it. Anyway, whatever. Basically, the policy stated if it wasn't repaired to satisfaction, after 6 months, they'd give me a new one. And that's what happened. And in fact, I had 2 other new ones further down the line. And I don't know if I got a little domestic and general, cheap policy running on it. It's about £8 a year or something like that. But I think that's probably what I claimed on. Anyway, either way, that was the story there. So there can be a solution sometimes, but that's a slightly different way. Anyway, more today, VK3XJ, as you say, I'm stacking up the whole list on Hag Green there, GW0, JTU there as well, Brian and Davies, and Roy's there, and Mike 6DFA, I recognise the call, can't remember the name there, John G0NOK, hope you're okay there, John, nice to see you there, Robbie's there, Scott's there, Graham's there, and Best is there, and an IP address or 2, so very good morning guys, hope all is well there, and as I say, conditions quite strange, Tony, some good signals there, Rob was a nice signal, but wildly varying, but bucking the trend. And I was struggling a bit with Pete up in Shetland on on part of his over, which was unusual, and then John CBT made a mockery of the whole thing and came in at 4 and 6. No trouble at all. So there you go. So you just love it. M0CPG, MW0XTC in the group.
M0PAR.
There's a caller there, and I keyed over it. Go again?
Yes, Roy, M0PAR.
I got you there, Roy. 2E0PAR. We'll come to you in a second. Just go to Mike, who's in Morden, who's been waiting there for quite some time, and then we'll come to you there, Roy. And okay, on getting the freezer repaired there. I had a good one a couple of years ago now. We bought quite an expensive kettle. It's a chromium thing. I don't know whether you know. Quite a nice. It's sort of a kettle shape that you would put on the hob, but it's an electric one, and it played up, and it would switch off prematurely, and if you rocked it would click back on again, and it was underneath. It didn't make contact properly, so I took it apart to have a look, and I could see it had burnt out, the actual contact at arc. So I put it all back together again, and then we noticed it was guaranteed for 2 years, and we'd only had it 18 months. So I rang them up, and they said, yeah, box it all up and send it to us. So I boxed it all up and sent it off to them, and then they sent back a report saying with a new one, saying that they had inspected it, and it had been taken apart, but obviously nobody would take it apart to break the contact, and it's obviously somebody took it apart to see what was wrong with it, which was me. But in that case, they supplied a new one because they agreed the contacts had arced and burnt out. So there we go. Anyway, so they were quite good about it. So there we go. Anyway, over to Mike, and then we go to you, Roy. Mike 0 November Hotel Yankee. Mike 0 Tango Papa Golf. Yeah, and 0NHY, Mike 0 Tango Papa Golf.
Cellular debris. Some people do report a queasy feeling in the stomach during such infection. Well, there you go. I don't get that, but yeah. So it's just the comments that I heard were basically true. Yeah. Sorry about that, lads. You know me, I'm afraid.
Okay, I think we've got the idea. So basically, it's not too bad for you because the stomach destroys any infection or bacteria and then recycles the debris, shall we say. Lovely. Okay, Ed, have you any comment? Colin, have you got any comments on that subject? I think Colin's disappeared. Can you hear me, Colin? No, he's on the bunk. I don't know. It's not very good at the moment, is it? But Gary was coming through really well, actually. So there you go. Oh dear. Well, there's not a lot to report here. So round to you, Paul. Over to you.
Yes, okay, John. I'll just check. Colin, are you there? Can you copy me over? don't know if you heard what Aid said about mucus. Okay. Yeah. What a thing to talk about on the radio in the morning, just after I've had my breakfast, Colin.
Yeah, right. I can't hear Colin. Have I got it or not?
No, he's talking.
Okay.
He can talk now, Ed. I think he's finished.
Hey, go ahead, Aid.
Right, yeah, it says here the body is a mucus-making machine, producing about 1 to 1.5 litres of phlegm every day, even when you're healthy. Most times, mucus or phlegm is clear and minimal. So there you go. When it's sort of yellow or green, then you've got an infection, Roger.
Christ, Aid, I don't think I want to know anymore.
No, sorry, all right, I'll drop that. I'll give it to myself.
Yeah, try and think of something more pleasant to think of, to talk about, Ed.
Yeah, I'll try and think about something else, like mowing the lawn. Yeah, that's yeah, actually, I'm going to go get some more, more petrol. I just down to my last mower, well, not much. Which means I should really to get some of that, which is a trip down to Chepstow, about 4 miles away, so it's cheapest there. So for about £3, you can make 10 litres, I think, 10 litres of petrol. Which, you can leave in the container, or you can leave it in the mower, and it doesn't cause any problems. Where, without doing it, I get problems, on my mower and on my petrol trimmer. I've left some in the trimmer now for about 6-9 months, and it starts the first time every time, but without it, it's hopeless, absolutely hopeless. So I don't know what it is about petrol in this area. The old Alinco motor mower from 1953, and that doesn't really come up at all. You can leave ordinary petrol in there, for a year or more, and it starts. There's no problem. Good old Villiers engine there, John, will you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't ever have any problems in that department at all. I just have normal petrol I bought from the local garage, and it can be in there for a year or more. It doesn't really make any odds. But this year I've not used anywhere near as much petrol because I've virtually done no mowing all summer. I can't remember the last time I started the ride on up. It's a good few weeks ago now. And I no longer use the petrol strimmer. I've got the electric one now, so that's now redundant, which is a good job because the strimming head is knackered anyway. But the power unit's still good. I may try and see if I can buy a strimmer head, the tube and the head as a unit off eBay or something like that, But if not, it's no big shakes because I don't use it anyway much. Well, I don't use it at all at the moment. So there we go. So just the ride on and the little push mower, and they don't seem to be particularly fussy about anything, as long as it's something like petrol, and they're quite happy, So, but my grass is looking a bit untidy. It's a bit clumpy, and it's not evenly growing. It could do with a high cut, shall we say, just to tidy it up, suck up any debris and all that. This kind of windfall from the oak tree makes a mess. There's always something to tidy up, isn't there? But that's it. But now we've got rid of that big flower bed in the centre of the lawn. Once that does recover and grow grass normally, then it's going to make it much easier to head over. Have a good day.
Yeah, cheers, Aid, from M1ARD. Have a good day. Catch you in the morning.
Yeah, cheers. Bye.
Well, it's just me now, John, I think. I can't hear any. I haven't heard anybody else at all. Perhaps they haven't bothered to come on this morning, John, because of the conditions.
Yeah, Colin pulled out now, is he?
Oh, I don't know if Colin's still there. Sorry, yeah, I've forgotten about Colin. Are you still there, Colin?
Colin, Isle of Wight, anyone there? No, nobody in the Isle of Wight. Yeah, I guess it is me and you, and there's been no Roger this morning, no M1CMW. I think he's returned
I think I'm going to make a move. I'll have my shower in a minute now, and then I can let the women have theirs and do what they want to do, powder themselves and whatever else they do, John, over.
Oh, I think we doubled there.
All right, yeah, I just said I think I might disappear and have my shower, John, and then it leaves a lot of time for the women to do all the powdering and titivating before they go out this morning, John, over.
Yeah, it always takes swimming like 5 or 10 times longer than the bloke to get ready, doesn't it? They're always farting around a lot. Understood. Okay, I think I'll pull the plug now. It's pretty poor, isn't it? But you were coming through pretty good anyway. But we're running out of things to talk about, aren't we? So 73's the net, 73's to any shortwave listeners, and the ghost, GW0AGZ near Oswald Street. 73's all, cheers.
Yeah, cheers, John. M1ARD also going in and having a shower. Catch you in the morning, and goodbye to the ghost.
Yeah, cheers.
Riz. Cheers, I'm off to scrape off work a bit and go outside. G4ELI.
Okay, ta-ra.
Fait vraiment mal, et puis j'ai cette...
BC.
You're down now, but you were, when you gave me the report last time, you were good 5 and 8 on that short calling. Yeah, fine, Paul, well, you're up and down like a yo-yo. You've been up as high as 5 and 9, and you're about 5 and 7 at the moment, Paul. And you're about 5 and 6, 5 and 5 at the moment. I didn't hear anything with Andy, nothing of life, and very little of Trevor. I've just been outside to make sure my antennas were still up. From the other day was really and truly, the conditions were really bad this morning. I couldn't hear you. About 10 minutes ago, and just about here, just not touching the
AJB, GU4LJC and 1PVC. You're both 5 and 8 now, guys. So there you go. Go to Andy. See if I can get it right this time. G4OJY, M1PVC.
Yeah, M1 PVC in the group, G4OJY. Yes, okay, Paul. Yes, very difficult with Ray and Brian at the moment. The signals are down in the noise. You're 5.9 plus 20 on the FRG 7 metre, and Martin 5 and 9. Bit of a struggle there with Trevor. I think mentioned something about a BC375 there, Trevor, but your signal took a dip into the noise, so I didn't really copy what you were saying. And yes, okay, on the line there, Ray on Saturday, I thought it was your voice, but the guy was obviously somewhat busy at the time on the controls there. So not a great deal to report, really, not anything radio-wise with work today yesterday. And I'm on the ARC13 and the FRG7, so you can see that your transmitters are receiving there today. Right, keep it short, and over to you there, Martin. G3YJ on the group, G4OJY.
G4OJY, G3YJ. Very good morning to Brian there. Q5 about strength 7. Andy, you're around about strength 9, circling Q5. Ray dipping down to strength 6, but Q5 providing a base tension. And Les dipping down to about strength 5 actually, but just about Q5 by measuring again base tension. Trevor, it dropped off a little bit, but likewise still Q5, so no problems, but getting a little bit more difficult than it was half an hour ago. And yes, all noted on the measurements, Trevor, and look forward to your comments. The signal to noise measurement is sort of interesting. You're using a little bit of software that I found on the internet, which is quite useful for making slightly more objective measurements when you're using the automated signals. And certainly quite...
For a little while. Weird that, isn't it? Everybody else is in the back of the set and you're way up there. But good to hear you, Laurie. 57. Do you yourself?
Yes, it's great. I'm sure up here. It's terrible, you know, you can't have a feel at all with the last, you know, the guys on the net because I was beginning to think with this one now, but I think I'll just send it to propagation to try and Chris. But yeah, that's good to know. Harvey 775 in here. I've got a bit of a problem with the ECU. I'm bypassed it. I've got maybe bypassed the ECU. And I've got nothing else to work on. The SW I'm quite hard, but it seems to get there. Maybe I need to do some work on the ECU. I think they're sending me a couple of dials. And I think I need to
Yeah, 2E0WRY, all copied from EI3 Fox Whiskey. And staying up there most of that, dropped a little bit, but still perfectly readable. I'm fine on the ATU and bypassing it and the bits in the post to fix it, so hopefully that'll get sorted out. While I have the mic, just for info, Keith is coming in here at about a 4243, readable, but nothing like his usual signal. Back over to you, John, to finish up your round. G4PQI, EI3 Fox Whiskey. Forgot your call time. 4 Peter. Sorry, Mike 6 Juliet India Quebec has just come to me.
G4PQY, how are you? Yes, okay, Jimmy, fine. Well, you're around about 5 in 7 to 8, so you know, no problem at all. And as I say, I'm copying, no problem at all, Jimmy. And good morning again. And Teddy, just before I sign up, I told Simon all the info yesterday. I went down to the workshop and told him, and yes, so he understands what's happening. So I just be patient now for another few days, and Teddy will see what he can do. And we went to a gig last night in Birmingham, and I have never heard such terrible sound in all my life. Well, I don't know how they pay these sound engineers, but he was absolutely rubbish, Terry. Do you yourself?
Yeah, what was the gig?
It was a gig, you know. It was a Dizzy Lizzy gig, and they were only just the band, just the one band were there, and they got this sound man, but oh dear me, he was absolutely terrible. He hadn't got a clue. You couldn't hear what H was singing, and then he tried to get that coming out, and he messed about with that. You couldn't hear the guitar, then you could hear the bass guitars, and he was hopeless, absolutely hopeless. But anyway, we stuck it till the end, and I come out, and I couldn't hear a thing all the way back from G4PQI.
Yeah, well, that's the trouble these days now with sound engineers. We were only talking about this the other day. Remember, you could see any years of this stuff, and we watched a lot of videos recently, and last night we watched some old video of a concert of the Beatles, live concert, and you see them come on stage and do what everyone did, walk on, plug in, set the level, get the tuning, and they relied completely on what you could hear coming out behind them, out of the amplifier. That's how it was done. And, they were running 30 watts then, 30 watts AC30, and 30 watts was the maximum. Now they're running 3,000 watts, and they're relying on all the stuff being mic'd up, and some two-thirds people there, the alpha mix. They're totally dependent on the person who's doing the mixing sound, and we've come to the conclusion we don't go to any big concerts anymore, simply because the mixers, the bass drum and bass drum mad actually, and it drowns everything, including the bass out, and the sound is usually terrible, and I don't know where they're all taught, these guys, but it's really bad sound. I think they should get back to basics to a certain extent. I'm not saying go completely back to plugging in and tuning up just before you start. That's what they did. They do it anywhere. I mean, command performance, to where it was. That's what they used to have to do. I'm not saying go back that far, but I am saying get back to basics a little bit, and let the musicians hear behind them as well a little bit, and throw it out that way. There's got to be a middle road somewhere to get the sound that well. Even the Eagles, were getting that way. First time, Wembley, and that was useless. That was a big arena. Anyway, so forget that. The second time was the best I've ever heard, and that was at Manchester, and the sound was absolutely perfect, absolutely brilliant. And then twice more I saw them, and each time it got more and more bass orientated, bass drum orientated. And the last time I saw them, I never heard the bass, the actual bass guitar itself, the depth. All I heard was a thump, thump, thump of a bass drum, which of course has got no tune to it, it's just a thump. And we've seen a couple of concerts since, and decided that, enough's enough for us. Next time we go and see anyone, it will be in a small arena, much smaller arena, where the true sound can be heard, So, anyway, there we are. That was a long over. Okay, John. Yeah, well, they'll sack him and get a decent sound engineer, I'm sure. And thanks for letting Simon know about what's going on. Graham sent me a text just shortly saying that signals weren't good, etc., etc. So round to Keith. We're going to wrap up, weren't we? So we'll start doing it now. We'll send it to you, Keith, first. I wonder who you're hearing or who you've not spoken to, if you want to say anything to anyone. And a very good morning. First time we've spoken this morning, Keith. Oh, another little thing, lads. You don't have to give the call sign every time you pass it back and to, you know. You only have to give it within reasonable time. So remember, if you're talking, don't worry about giving call signs every time you pass it back and to. You know, it's not necessary, and it can, you know, can be a problem for you if you can't remember them all the time. So just something on the licensing conditions. Round to you, Keith. Fox Delta Sugar, G4WNW.
Your post of the louvered door with the swallows inside. You'll see I added a little picture of the rain, the 18 millimeters of rain we had, and the cumulus. And it actually, if you notice on there, top left-hand corner, full moon, and that was on the 26th of August with the full moon, Rich. Back to you for a quick comment.
Yes, you know, I knew somebody had said it was a full moon, and I was thinking, I couldn't think where it was, and yeah, of course it's actually in your comment. You actually mentioned it there in your comment that it was a full moon. So yeah, there you go. We're still looking pretty big out there. Still looking pretty round, but yeah, it was a lovely colour, as I say, and yeah, that's nice on that cumulus software. Nice to have that. It's the software that keeps on giving. That one, don't over.
Yeah, it is quite informative. It's for a free download. It's very good. And like today, it's waning gibbous, and we've got tomorrow. It's going to be 3 minutes 48 seconds shorter. And that's a lovely picture there, Rich. You just sent me. So well done. We'll go on down the list, and thanks very much. Have a good day there, Rich. On down to Mike. Mike 0 November Hotel Yankee. Mike 0 Tango Papa Golf.
Mike 0 Tango Papa Golf from Mike 0 November Hotel Yankee. Happy birthday, Roy. Sorry, I omitted to wish you all the best. But you did say yesterday it was going to be a birthday tomorrow, and I completely forgot. So happy 86. I hope you have a nice day and many more to come. I'm not listening to anybody on the radio, unfortunately. Your signal, Richard, was just coming through on the radio on your last over, and talking about an S8. My noise has dropped a bit, down to about S8. But everybody I'm listening to on Conway, so it's pretty good that I've got red SDR, otherwise I wouldn't be on the call. So there, that's the way it goes. Anyhow, mate, this is my final, Tony. You've done a great job this morning. I know lots of people can hear you on the radio, but that's not the case with me, unfortunately. Although I can hear you, you're just about there, the same level as Richard. So say 73 to everybody, and I'll probably be on tomorrow. So M0TPG, M0NHY, 73.
M0NHY, Mike 0 Tango Papa Golf. And now I just had a little ping come through saying that Gary's reacted to my picture that I put up. It might show now. It might have no Richard's pictures at the top, and it still doesn't show. Weird, that is. over to Gary. Thanks for that, Gary. But yeah, it's funny how it doesn't show in the list of posts, isn't it? 20 Papa Charlie Lima, Mike 0 Tango Papa Golf.